Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And I just want to put a disclaimer here. This is just our personal perspectives, so don't. You can call us a conspiracy theorist. You can call us whatever you want. Call us what crazy as much as you want. This is just how we're seeing the world here, and it's gonna sound insane. So that's why I just want to tell you that just cool your jets, and this is just the way we see the world. So right as of now, we've been going having these lately these really weird fires, these wildfires here in California, caused by storms, and these storms just had no clouds at all in them. There was no indication. There was not even a bit of thunder to show or tell us that there were storms. There wasn't. It wasn't even on the Weather Channel. There was no heads up on this, and all of a sudden there are these crazy wild. There are these crazy fires happening all over us, and the fact that it didn't have any clouds made me think that it might be like some weird weapon that I don't know, like some weird entity or some part of the government. It just seemed really fishy, especially since the lightning bolts seemed so specific. Like they were like really branchy looking, and they just I don't know. They just like looked like something that you would see in a movie. But it happened, and now California has been in California has been a lot in smokes, and I'm guessing that it has to be somewhat political because we've been in quarantine. People have been rebelling against this quarantine and going outside, but the timing is just so suspicious of this happening that it's basically forcing us to go back into our homes into quarantine. And I'm just saying that this might be a government thing. Keyword might be, because the timing of all of this is just way too fishy. Um, and I just think that this is in all honesty, I think this is planned, and this is not natural. But you actually do think that this is natural. What do you think, Ryan?
Howdy. Yeah, I'm starting to have my concerns and beliefs on Mother Nature itself. Because here's the thing, Eric made a strong, valid point. A couple months ago, it seemed that she was giving these violent rioters, they were very psychotic, and Mother Nature was giving them a warning by shaking the earth, saying, cut it out right now. Enough is enough. No more nonsense. And they continued it, the psychotic rioting. She did it again, and they ignored it. So she did it one last time, just the earthquake shake, and they still continue to ignore it. And notice how 2-3 months later, boom, a fire happened. And here's the other fishy thing. It was with the lightning storms and everything, but why is this happening every year? Why not, once every 5 years or 10 years or something? But it has to happen every year. It happened in 17 and 18 and 19 and now. And my best guess is that Mother Nature doesn't want to harm a lot of innocent people with another massive earthquake. So she did it another way to where they could still stay safe and, wear their masks more and all that. So that's my particular theory. Because we haven't had a huge, massive earthquake in California since fall of '89. So what does that tell you? I think all this is just preposterous. It is what it is. We're all in it together. But this has got to be one of the worst years I've experienced, 2020. So, yeah.
So do you honestly think that this is that we're being told signs to just these crazy riots or whatever is going on? These are signs. Is it a sign to us to stay indoors, or is it a sign? Do you think it's a sign for them, for these crazy rioters, as you said, to knock it the f off, basically, from Mother Nature, to say knock this off now, or else more, or else
chaos is gonna happen,
or else I'm basically going to erase humanity. I created you, and I'm not scared to destroy you.
Yeah.
Because I've done this before. Because I've done this before with the Ice Age.
Yes.
Do you think that it's more something like that, saying, "Hey," almost like a parent saying, "Hey, hey, knock that off"? Do you think it's like that?
Well, let's do our best not to get too hyped up, but at the same time, let's keep our suspicions levels on the rise, because, again, why couldn't I'm gonna go to a slightly different topic for Ebola virus. Ebola virus is more deadly, and that's scientifically proven. Why couldn't they quarantine everybody like how they did with coronavirus with Ebola virus? Now I know you're gonna say, oh, but it's less contagious and this and that, but at the same time it was much more damage and more deadly, and it caused malaria. Versus coronavirus, it's pneumonia.
Let's not
Therefore, that's much less damage than malaria.
Let's not forget, when we were in high school, the
swine flu,
H1N1, everybody was going absolute
crazy.
Yeah, uncontrollable.
Mm-hmm.
Just as catastrophic and crazy and fanatical as they are right now. But I mean, look how that turned out. Nothing really happened.
No.
I just but I know that that's a little bit of a footnote to something, but and not very significant. But yeah, I mean, something is either keeping us. It's either keeping us, the innocent civilians, indoors, or it's somebody or something that's telling the chaos to end. What do you think?
Well, don't forget, the fires did slow down, and probably even stopped these crazy ass rioters. It probably put a stop to it, because who wants to be in heavy smoke to where it damages your lungs and your eyes and you're just coughing a lot? I mean, no one's gonna want to be violent.
Yeah, with all the ashes in the air,
so there you go.
That in a way is almost like a sample of I would imagine it's just a sample of how having COVID feels.
Yeah, because it's painful to breathe.
I mean, it's worse than having what is it, petroleum, that dark gas from old cars.
Yeah. Breathing in carbon monoxide.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just as bad. I mean.
Yeah, it sucks. Don't want to be a part of that. So, thank you all for listening, and
tell us what you think it might be. All right, we'll see you next time.